so I would come and I would put all my favorite Seattle artists who's maybe never collabed with each other before on a track in the booth, put a little compilation out to kind of, you know, help the town shine. So right now I got Northwest Wing 1, third album, Northwest Wing 2, Northwest Wing 3, Northwest Wing 4, so 4 attempts to put the town on, working with all the artists, even had a couple artists from Seattle who had got killed. Shout out Luck Lav, one of my partners who I try to put out. Shout out Emerald P, one of my little partners who rapped and sang, who was one of the most talented artists in Seattle, who got killed a few years back. I was putting him out. And now I got a new movement called Northwest Whale Orca Movement, and that's another compilation that I just put together for the town to shine. And my 35th album was Northwest Whale Orca Movement Volume 2, and it's a double disc, 28 songs with everybody from Seattle on it, more than 40 people. So I did my part for the town. Last time I checked, I don't never remember really anybody including me in their project. Maybe a few people over the years that I really fucked with, but
why you think that? Why hasn't anybody asked you to be on their project?
I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure, bro. That's something you got to ask them. You know?
Okay.
You know.
Cause man, you know, I'm serious though, bro.
No, I'm serious too. I'm serious too.
You pulled up, man. You pulled up.
Man, come on. Why wouldn't I pull up?
This guy pulled up, man. But anyway, though, I want to ask you another. What's up with the vlog? DZ keeping it moving. What's up with that?
Oh, the DZ keeping it moving, or DZ doing it moving is basically like basically like my little video vlog. When I first came out rapping, people wasn't believing that I really knew Corrupts and this guy and that guy, and that I wasn't really where I was, you know, in the mix. Like, I'm all over doing it moving. That's why I called it DZ doing it moving. And I would go around and I would film, you know what I'm saying, everything that I was doing, everywhere I was at, and then I would chop it and edit it myself on my little computer, and I would put it up on my YouTube. And I had the DZ doing it moving type vlog happening before I'd even did a music video. I think my first music video was with Swag, my buddy from West Covina, California, who had moved to Everett. He was rapping in Everett, and I did a music video with him. And then I did one with my buddy Gangster Nut from West Seattle, who was a legendary gangster rapper from Seattle that I always grew up listening to, and ended up becoming a good buddy of mine. And shit, that was that. You know what I mean? No, Sarcastic was another guy that I looked up to, that was a rapper from Seattle who had been rapping for years, that I ended up, you know what I'm saying, becoming good buddies with and making music with. And I work with everybody in Seattle personally.
I want to bring something back, like when you were saying something about managing Corrupt.
Yeah.
Do you see that a career in going further with being a manager?
I'm saying I'm just a hustler in general. So if there's an opportunity for some money, I'm going to make the opportunity happen and close on the deal. So me knowing Corrupt, I used it to my advantage, and would, you know, basically offer him to other people to make music with, and make him money, and just keep things moving like that. And I've always done that for artists that I knew that were bigger than me. I always use opportunities to capitalize off of other opportunities, you know, when it comes to business, because I'm always thinking about some money.
Well, you was just speaking to me about a clothing line. Let's talk a little bit about your clothing line.
Yeah, I got a new clothing line. Well, it's not new. It's the name of my 10th album, Northwest Whalin. Okay. And basically, a lot of people ask what that means. Well, I'm from the Pacific Northwest, where there's whales out in the water, for one. For two, whales is one of the biggest species on Earth. For three, I'm one of the biggest species on Earth, you feel me? So being from the Northwest, Northwest Whalin basically means that you're doing it big from the Northwest. And it was the name of my 10th album. It was a slogan that I came up with, and it was the name of my first song on the album, featuring Rich the Factor. And seeing that Rich was a whale from the Midwest doing his thing that I always looked up to, and I was having him come and feature on this song, I called it Northwest Whalin, and it kind of turned into a clothing brand, a lifestyle, and some stuff like that. And it's been taken. And soon I'm launching a website, and then and I'm gonna have the Instagram, Northwest Whalin, on Instagram. So go support.
You know what I mean? It's kind of, you know, chilly out here, but I want to get to the beat, gravy.
Man, get to it.
How was it working with those certain guys?
I mean, it was working with everybody that I worked with, even Seattle artists. Everything was added to, you know, where I'm at today and who I am today, and just you know, working with the guys that were like at the top of their game when I was working with them really made me on top of my game. You know what I'm saying? It made me strive to rap as good as them on the song type deal. So hanging with Corrupt, being one of the best lyricists, he was always keeping me polished. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as just how fast I was writing, and you know, I mean, he was my teacher basically, you know, and he was a good teacher at that. And then Messy Marv was a close friend coming up, and he was a teacher. And I mean, I had a lot of good people in my business who were legendary at this point, you know.
I can see that. I see you growing, bro. And then I want to know what's up with
And I never gave up. Like I said, I just put out album 35, and I got like 5 more on the way. So I stay grinding. You know what I'm saying? I treat this shit like a job for real.
For real. I see that, bro. Yeah, but so like I'm saying, like the clothing line,
Northwest Whalin.
you know what I mean? Like the clothing line. So there's not going to be a store. There's not going to be a store coming in.
Man, I don't know. Anything could happen, man.
What's next with DZ?
It started, man.
What's next, bro?
Man, Bill Gates of the Blacktop, album 36, with all the biggest features I ever had. Paul Wall, Burner, Devin the Dude, Lazy Bone, Project Pat, Corrupt, Daz, Actual, Matt Black, shit, Jim Jones, a whole bunch of motherfuckers on there. I'm putting that out, shooting some more visuals.
What's up with Dog?
With who? I got a new out.
Jones.
What's up with him? I got a video with him. It's on World Star.
What's up with him?
He's cool.
Cool, nigga?
Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, he's cool. Everybody I fuck.
Enjoy Seattle?
Yeah, they enjoy it.
First time coming up here when I seen the video.
No, I'm saying I was at my buddy Caesar's weed dispensary. All of a sudden, Jim Jones and Freaky Zeke come through the door trying to get some weed. They come upstairs. We get to smoking with them and chopping it up. I let them know that I was a friend of Swag's. Like I mentioned, Swag was my buddy from West Covina who was out in Everett. Yeah. He had did something with Jim Jones, threw a show, did a feature. And me and Jim Jones are smoking. He's like, hey, yo, who would want to get a feature? And I was like, yo, me, how much? We chopped it up about the business, and straight from the studio, or straight from the weed dispensary, we went to Mike Daniels' studio and did the song. And I always told him if he ever came back to Seattle, I would want to do the video. And he said, okay, no problem, I got you. And then the very next day, we came right here to Vitamin D's old studio, and Freaky Zeke did a verse for me. And then Freaky Zeke and Jim Jones' manager, Capone, called me. And I went to the Dipset show with them, all that at the Crocodile that time around when they was there. I met Jewels, Cameron. It was live, and then did the song with Freaky Zeke. They called me and said they were coming back. I lined it up with my cameraman, rented a hotel, coordinated some bitches. Like, you feel me? I do everything on my own. I don't have a secretary. I don't have a publicist. I don't have a promoter. I don't have a manager. I made all this shit happen from nothing and turned it into something, you feel me? And if you're really from Seattle and you're in the streets, you really know what I'm up to and stuff. I'm really getting some money, you feel me? But I am humble, and you know, I've had my times where I've been arrogant and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm 38 now. I've matured, you feel me? I came a long way.
They said that you were arrogant. You was an arrogant motherfucker.
Right. Well, I started rapping when I was 18, you feel me? I always been having money, and you feel me? Always been living my life high signing, you know what I'm saying? But shit, just the older I got, the more money I got, the more, you know what I'm saying, just kind of just tucked away. I would rather be lay low, you know? If you're really in this shit, then you know, but it takes one to know one.
Exactly, bro. You know, so let's tell everybody a little bit more, like not a little more, but how to get with you, all your social media outlets.
All my social media outlets is at DZ Seattle. That's it. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. My Gmail is GameOfficialMusicLLC@Gmail. Game Official Music's my record label that I started in 2003. Established it as a LLC in 2005. It's 2020. My business been legit up and running for 15 years now. Making this music, man.
Making this music, bro. So the music is there too? What outlets of music where they can listen to some of your music?
All my music's online, and all my music's in every CD store. It feels like that I ever had it in, like across the map type deal. Like it's in Seattle at Silver Platters and Easy Street Records, because that's the only two left, and it's in California at Rasputin's and Dimples, but Dimples just shut down. I mean, it's all over. It's in Kansas City at Seventh Heaven. I got a big album with Rich the Factor called Whale Money, 2 volumes of it, and we got a 3rd album on the way. I got a new album with Sibo on the way, one of my favorite rappers from Sacramento. I got a lot of shit going, bro.
So what's up with the shout out, bro, before we get up out of here?
The shout out, moebility.t.v. You got to tap in with moebility.t.v, man. My guy hit me in the DM. I pulled up on him. You feel me? It's real. I don't know how much realer it gets. We're on the blacktop, you feel me? Because I'm Bill Gates of this shit. In my city, at least. I don't know.
Downtown Seattle?
Downtown.
You know what I mean? The quest field. But yeah, bro, I really appreciate you coming through, sliding through on me. You know what I mean? So tell the people one more thing, man, how they can catch you one more time.
One more time, you can catch me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at DZ Seattle.
We out of here, man.
We out, man. Moebility TV. Shout out to my guy for DMing me and asking me for the interview, man.
I appreciate that too, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, bro. Come on, man.
It's all good.
Man, yeah, that's hella, bro.